What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Door Kickers 2 Task Force North. This game is a top-down, active-paused, tactical planning game where you can use realistic CQB tactics and doctrine to be successful in the game. That's kind of the approach that we've been taking really over the last 6 months or so in this game. And if you are just joining us now for the very first time, I'd invite you guys to check out the rest of the playlist. There's a ton of awesome content really getting into the nitty gritty of the CQB doctrine and fundamentals earlier in this series, especially. But today's episode is called Tech Support. We are later in the game, and in Tech Support, we have to perform what's called a raid on a stronghold. This raid is going to require us to sabotage some enemy equipment and then safely get back to the evacuation zone. The enemy equipment is identified in these red circles. It looks like an air-to-ground weapon system of some sort here, an anti-tank guided missile launcher here, another ATGM over here. And the way that we typically do this is we take a look at the environment. We do some intelligence preparation of the battlefield, which is a doctrinal term used to describe how you analyze the conditions in the environment before launching your assault. Big mistake often made in tactical planning, especially gaming where you're just doing it for fun or entertainment, and it's totally fine, is you wish away problems that are there. And wishing them away, I simply mean ignoring them, not planning against them, not planning for contingencies, not planning for the best possible outcome that you can, especially on a first attempt. This game allows you to play the same level again over and over and over. Historically, we've tried to avoid that. We try to get it right on the first time every time. And this one's going to be a little bit hokey because it's sort of what we call like a Mission Impossible style of game mode. It looks really challenging, and it may cause us to have to do it a couple times. So we're going to try to do our best to get it right on the very first time. All right, so if we know that we have to get in here and sabotage these weapon systems, let's think about how the enemy might have arrayed himself, the kind of environment that we are walking into right now. First, I'd say that we're in an apartment of some sort, like a flat. Looks like this might be like an elevator shaft right here. Interestingly, it looks like almost like we might be external. Like if we're on an upper level, this could be outdoors or maybe stairs, because you can see kind of like a little fence right there. We got a bicycle outside. Welcome, Matt. We know that we're going to be entering into a hallway. A hallway is typically referred to as a fatal funnel, especially right here in the threshold. And then once you're trapped between this wall and this wall, we refer to stuff like this as a fatal funnel, because when you're standing in it, all the bullets for anyone else who might be defending are funneled into this trajectory. The amount of maneuver space that you have in that fatal funnel is very, very limited. The same is true of thresholds. Thresholds, fancy word for doorway. And in this case, we got a center-fed room, meaning the doors between the center points of two walls. We have four corners in a room, kind of a strange little routed off edge here. And in this center-fed room, the fatal funnel is really just this door right here, because we know if anyone's seated here, if there's anyone on the balcony, if there's anyone back here, all their direct fires are going to be oriented just like that, and it's a very dangerous place to be right here in that door. So those are things we got to kind of keep in mind. The same is true, of course, here, and here. And if we just look at how this whole place is laid out, we've got a long hallway with a bunch of center-fed, corner-fed rooms off of the side of it. And naturally, there's a bunch of weapon systems here, which leads me to believe that, hey, there's bad guys in the area. These are heavy weapon systems. These are really bad guys. There's a machine gun or a long gun on a bipod right there. Shoes outside indicate that people are comfortable. They're home. Sandals outside. So we've got at least two people outside. An SVD long gun dragging off right there. So we got kind of two options in the way the Door Kickers works. I could choose to bring my direct action counter terror kind of element in the Rangers, or I could bring these dudes, which are the CIA kind of squad. Because we've only got two dudes to accomplish this, you know what? Oh man, I'm gonna bring the Rangers, because look at how I have this set up. I have Abu out here, I have Sam out here. The plan was to bring the CIA, but the more I look at this, the more I realize this is gonna be a massive gunfight, and the game seems to be kind of driving me to bring the CIA dudes. But this is a raid on a strong point. We've got, I could throw smoke in the hallway and I could be pretty surreptitious here. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get violent with this thing. And we're going to go drummer and Philly, bangs, frags, and Mark 18s, because this is the way. That's what we do. All right, so with all of that in mind, I'm going to clear this thing hard. I'm going to use two-man CQB to do it, and I'm probably going to cause some civilian casualties in the process, because I do think this is likely a kind of a familial compound that has been occupied by these bad guys. I'm going to do what I can to use restraint, but I am going to go hard, fast, violent right from the get-go on this thing because I really want to shock the enemy, gain the advantage right away. We know the fundamentals of CQB are speed, surprise, and violence of action, and I plan to use those to be successful in this game. We also have, looks like we have sniper support, so that's handy. The sniper, of course, can't really do much for us off of the bat because all he can really see... Oh, he's going to be able to see a good ways down this hallway, I think. Right there. Because that laser right there at the bottom of the screen indicates where the sniper's at. And this is a glass door, too. So, are these all glass doors? No. Okay. All right, let's get at it. Little security sweeps right away. Cool, cool, cool. Where's my sniper looking right now? I'm going to go ahead and have him move to, like... I don't know where they want me to, like, have him looking. Here. Alright, we're going to go we're just going to go wild here in the beginning, and I'm actually going to avoid the fatal funnel here altogether. I'm going to go blasting into this corner fed room. Or I'm going to turn this, I say corner fed room. It's about to be a corner fed room because I'm going to make it one. But I'm going to place a wall shot right here to go in. While I do that, I'm going to maintain security on the main door here. All right. Charge is set. We're going to go ahead and back off, maintaining security on it like so. All right, so we got a frag about to go out. I'm about to detonate this charge. We've talked a lot about internal explosive breaching in the past. I don't know that this is internal because I think we're on a balcony, but still, this is a wall charge, and we're crazy, crazy close to it. Usually, something with the net explosive weight sufficient to get through an external wall like this would be a pretty large shot, and you'd have to be stood off significantly more than these two guys. You're not penalized quite yet in door kickers for standing close to your own explosives, unless it's like a hand grenade or something, so I'm not super concerned about the blast overpressure. We're able to exploit that game mechanic to get a little bit closer, get a frag in here right away. I'm going to go ahead and detonate this now. Things are about to get pretty rowdy. All right, we've got a frag in. We're going to work this pie here. I'm going to maintain security on this door here initially anyway. All right, we're not able, this is a fouled breach. I'm not able to get through because this chair is in the way, but what I can do is keep working these angles like this to try to peek as much as I can. All right, now we can hold this angle and come back up top and get... We're going to hold this as best we can, get this guy into some cover. Work on this mechanical breach. Those were two suicide bombers, and they got damn close. Jesus Christ, drummer. That's why security matters. We talk about security a lot on this channel. And when we say security, we just mean understanding where threats may appear from and putting means of preventing those threats from getting into range to harm your people in the right place at the right time. So in this case, we know that the big threats are going to be deep in this structure. They're going to be near these heavy weapon systems, and they're going to be moving towards us in that way. So I need to find a way to put means of preventing them from harming us between us and them. In this case, I had a fouled breach, but I could still put a gun there and pull long security down the hallway. I might have been tempted otherwise to come up over yonder, provide double security on that door and push in. But we chose not to, and that choice paid dividends. We're going to now kind of leapfrog our way into a better position here. I still hesitate to give it this long angle because it's done well for me so far. What I will do is I will replace him there. Now that I've got that same angle covered, I can go ahead and bring this other assaulter around. I'm back up to 2 now. I can hold this long angle since we've done some shooting already, and we've only got 20 rounds left in this Mark 18. We'll go ahead and do a reload. All right, weapons reloaded. All right, now we've got another challenge here, right? So we've got a potential for threats to arrive from around this corner, and then we also have the potential for threats to be present in this corner. Both are probably equally likely. What we're going to do, I think, is bang this and then maintain security along with one assaulter while throwing a wingman to his right hip to pie off the rest of this room. We are going to bang this first, though. Whenever we employ handhelds, we always try to do it with someone who is not the number one man. The number one man's sole purpose in life is to provide security to his friends and ensure that they are not harmed. His job is to prevent the enemy from getting close. So right now, Philly is solely responsible for anything coming around this corner, anything coming around this corner. He does not have the luxury of throwing flashbangs or frags. So instead, what he'll do is kind of hold right here for us. Now, once Drummer gets around this corner, he absolutely can hook the team up with a bang. All right, bang is in. We'll hold.
Alpha, go. All
right, we know this is clear now. We still have the potential to get pushed from this corner, so I am going to maintain security here. Fall back right away.
Alpha, go.
Maintain long security. We know we almost got smoked there. We're going to go ahead and prep this corner with explosives. Remember, when we employ handhelds, we always do it with the two-man. That's why we do it with the two-man. We'll keep creeping. This is why we brought the Rangers. We needed the violence. All right, we got an open breach here. Don't know yet if this is an open breach or a closed breach. We're going to keep pieing this off. All right, we're going to go ahead and step across the hall here. Get back into cover. Jesus Christ, dude. Again, we're going to have our two-man get a grenade around the corner here. Step across the hall again. All right, hold long here. We still need to take a peek around here. I don't want to continue to provide rear security this entire time, so I am going to go ahead and slide up, maintain long security. It's worth noting Philly's hurt bad, like real bad. And because I've started this game from scratch, all my guys are like level 1, level 2. Whereas they were previously like much higher level and doing a lot better from a performance perspective. So these guys are already pretty beat up. If we survive this little shootout in the hallway, I'm probably going to swap Philly and Drummer 1 and 2 and yeah, let Drummer do some fighting here in a second. Okay, something else that we now are seeing is because this is glass, I'm able to clear a lot of this room from outside. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try to do that now. There is an AK right here. Wonder what the sniper's saying. Nothing still, of course. What's with that? Come on, guy. Okay. All right, so we're clear and secure here. We'll go ahead and get back in the stack. Now that we're back in the stack over here, because we've taken so many rounds with our lead man, we're going to go ahead and swap 1 and 2 out. And now we've got, the same kind of dilemma, right? We have to pull long security, and we also have to be aware of the near threat. So the near threat's here. We're going to deal with the near threat by getting Drummer to kind of slide up and pie it off. We're going to maintain long with Philly. Right now, our two-man is Philly. So we're leading with HE now. We're throwing frags into a lot of these rooms. That grenade goes off. Our number 1 man's going to go in. He's already cleared this corner from external, so he's going to button hook here. He's the number 1 man, so he's going to take 2 walls. He's got some obstructions in the way. That's all right. He's going to push deep all the same. As soon as he comes in, he's going to perform a center check. He's going to clear his near corner. Then he's going to pull long. The biggest threat from that point forward being whatever's in that room there. 2-man is going to come in, and the room will end up being clear at this point. And so once the room is clear, he'll provide rear security right there. He's going to give it a split second's pause before he pushes. All right. These rooms are both clear and secure. We can work on this guy now. We're going to get this thing disarmed or completely sabotaged so we can start moving to the next one.
Done here.
All right. We've got 2 more pieces of equipment to sabotage. We're going to go near far into the hallway and end up in a strong wall when we do it. All right, now this is where things get freaking complicated. Opposing open thresholds is difficult no matter how many people you have to clear them. But having just 2, when I say opposing thresholds, I mean here and here. We have to find a way to pull security both deep and clear this threshold and this threshold simultaneously, which is it's a tall order. And really, kind of the only way to do it is to employ handhelds on both simultaneously. But even that's, you know, not a great option. But it's the only option we've got, so we're going to attempt that. And we'll end up doing what we call cross coverage, kind of working our ways up to the thresholds. We have a hostage here, a hostage here. So I'm glad we didn't frag. We're going to go ahead and step across, I think, here. See if we can get this hostage inside, make sure there's no other bad guys in this dead space. There is not. So we're going to go ahead and pull long again. Fighting in hallways sucks. All right, now that we're avoiding fighting the hallway as best we can, but we don't want to give up the angles we've earned in the hallway. We've got glass door here, so we'll be able to hit it from external, it looks like. I do think I want to employ a bang. Yeah, I've got plenty left. I'm going to go ahead and put a bang here just to get this thing open, see if I can knock some of this closed down, maybe get my sniper a better view. Okay. That'll help me pile out of this. And I think... Sure enough, yeah, we're clear and secure because of that. I wonder if I can throw stuff over any of these walls. Doesn't appear so. All right, here's another one. So bathrooms, we know that I've got some, you know, historical challenges with bathrooms. I don't know. When I say that, there's an incident a while back. Some of you guys might remember. However, in this particular case, I got an anti-tank guided missile in a bathroom. I got to get in there and I got to disable it. The bathroom is a short room. It's a funky shaped short room. And not only is it a funky shape, meaning I've got oblong walls, but the door that gives me my only primary access has a door handle in like a super weird spot, which means if I want to stack from this side, I got to come across the fatal funnel, risk getting shot or exposed if that door comes open to access this doorknob, or I have to stack where drummer is right now, which puts me just too far away to work on the door. I don't have any explosive breaches left, like door charges. I wish I did. Alternatively, I wish I had a way to get like this curtain down from external or allow my sniper to get better eyes. And I just, I don't have that. And I wish that I did. I'm going to, I think, stack over here and see if I can open this with, see if I can open this thing up with a bang, perhaps. All right, I'm going to try to see if I can boot it from this angle. I'm actually going to have him wait. Damn it. Okay. Tried to have him wait. Didn't happen the way I wanted it to. We're going to maintain rear security here. Stop what you're doing. Maintain rear security. Stack here. Let the situation develop. Need a bang around this corner. We'll pan this door first. Be super cautious about it. Still some dead space right here. I'm going to save. I only have one bang left. I need to save it. Jesus. That means I'm just going to have to run the rapid here. Okay. Push long. Watch the corner. Pray. Worked out. Thank goodness. Let's go. Get that thing disabled. Redominate the hallway. Win the angle back.
Done here.
Okay. Restack. I've got a closed door here that I do need to deal with. I'm prioritizing this deliberately. 21 rounds, 31 rounds, 31 rounds. You get a full mag. When did you change mags? Good for you, buddy. Swapping them out, changing mags. Dope. All right, what do we got next? We'll bang across the hall. Corner fed room. Everyone's moving to apexes. Apexes stop short right there based off of... Damn. When I say corner fed room, I mean the threshold is in the corner at the apex of 2 walls. When I say everyone's moving to the apex, I mean the number 1 man's going to take a long wall, clear the dead space, move to this corner. Number 2 man's going to take the long wall, clear the dead space, move to this corner. Once this guy gets to here, that's going to be his sector of fire. This guy's sector of fire looks like that. It allows us to establish an L in the room, gives us good sectors of fire, allows us to accomplish our mission. But unfortunately, there's a bookshelf here. It means this guy's going to have to stop short. That's not the end of the world. However, as he comes into the hallway, he is going to take a quick peek this way to make sure he doesn't get shot in the back. Then he's going to focus on his mission. As soon as he comes around this threshold, he's going to take one look center deep. And then as soon as he enters, he's going to start breaking down his sector of fire to about right there. 2 man. Same thing, opposite side. He also ends up getting stopped short because of an obstacle, it looks like in here. He is going to center check his corner, and that'll be his sector. Good luck, boys. All right, room's clear. We're going to move back out into the hallway, get some rear security going, get this thing disabled. Mission accomplished. First attempt. That's why we do mission analysis. That's why we do super deliberate CQB. Let's take a look at this replay. It was 2 minutes, 37 seconds. Killed 8 dudes. Didn't lose any hostages or friendly units. Kind of surprised we didn't lose hostages. Got lucky, frankly, because we went so aggressive, especially early on there. But, man, that was a fun one. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, and you don't yet own a copy of this game, you can grab one from nexus.gg/controlledpairsgaming. If you do so, that'll support the channel directly. Thanks so much for being here. Hope you guys are loving the content. Thanks for subscribing and telling your friends about the channel. I'm Controlled Pairs. I play the most immersive tactical shooters and combat sims in the world. This is Door Kickers 2 Task Force North, and I'll see you guys in the next one.